All right, welcome back. Let's take a look at some things here. We're the next day. Let's check our cows, see how everybody's growing. Start filling. There we go. Let's take a look at our animals, see how we're doing. Everything needs to be done. Okay. So take a few minutes and do that. Let's get some slurry going. Everybody's growing. Okay. Close the gate. We don't want nobody getting out. I do want to speed up that just a little bit. Hello there. Let's clean up our mess. Our wheat's looking good. Get some straw in the silos. All we're focused on the year one is getting all of the silos full for winter to get us through to the next year. Looks about good there. We do have hay across the street, which is finally turned. The next cutting we'll do with and make silage with it. Excuse me. Yep, you're not gonna get out of the way, are you? It's alright. Let's see. Coming through. Pardon me. Should be enough to fill it. Yep. Everybody's good. Wrong button. Turn the mixer off. Luckily, this game doesn't have where they run off on you. Check everything but straw. We're gonna leave the straw go so we can actually get some slurry built in. That way we don't have to worry about it as much. Also, we can start getting some slurry on the fields, not just fertilizer or manure. So for right now, we're gonna park this in here. So it's out of the way. Turn that off. Do we have a tractor hooked up to our loading wagon? We do not. As you see, our hay is ready to go. We're gonna store it in this silo here. Alright, let's get us a big tractor and let's go from there. Which international is this? 1586. Perfect. Well, let's get to it. Excuse me. We're gonna follow the outside, get this field picked up in hay. And we'll get it put away. The next batch of hay we make won't be hay, we're actually gonna trim it or cut it and turn it into silage. And then we'll do our crop rotation for the next year and do some fall tillage after we get our wheat put in. We're selling the grain on the wheat directly because we don't have anywhere to store it. But we're more looking for the chaff on it to have for straw. That's our biggest goal. I like to try and do all my driving early, so then when I get done, I'm on the other side of the field. Beautiful looking tractor though. Great job on the mod. After the first episode, we don't have a mower. We actually leased one to finish up due to our time restraint. So we'll figure that out. We might just go case mower. But on the next mower, we don't need it, so we're not going to worry about it. My dog comes running behind me. There's the train on the map. To your right. There it goes. Love when a train moves in the map. It's great. So it's almost 7 o'clock in the morning. We got the cows fed. Our main goal with those beef cattle is to grow them and be able to purchase the dairy farm, is transfer everything over to the dairy. But we got to get there. I'd love to do milk on this one, but there is no milk trigger. Trying to fix the pickup there a little bit. Lose a little bit more speed. There we go. Can we get to the end of the row? Ah, almost. So close. It's alright. I am playing with a controller. I'm not using a steering wheel yet. I will be later on. Let's get our hay put in. Love using these silos. Oh, controller just stopped working. There we go. The silos did not come with the map. I did put them on. Make sure there's no one coming. It's the end of the map there. We are gonna disc the field under and cultivate and plow, all that good stuff. Love the early morning birds on this one. It's just a casual playthrough. See how it goes. We're not here making a crap ton of money. We're not here to go crazy on speed. We're just enjoying ourselves. And the trees a little. Using some older equipment, using some newer equipment. We'll just see how the series goes. I think our loader arm is about where we want it. We do have front weights on this track, on all of our tractors actually. They are two-wheel drive. Good view of the farm there. Ooh, a little crooked. Just got to get this up this morning and then we'll take a look from there. We might be able to get some manure spread on this a little bit to help with our yield. And then we'll look at our crop rotation and what we need to plant for the next crop that we're going to put here. If you want to be in the cab, there you go. Not bad detail, not bad at all. A little dirty, I need to give it a bath, but we'll get to it. We're making some quick work of this field. The average time we're going to run the farm on is I think between 5 and 15 depending on the task. That way the day's still going and we might not always get it finished. Some grass that hasn't switched over yet. Alright, let's get this put in. Our second load of hay. Now we got to make some feed for the next day. We'll do that this evening. We don't have to feed twice a day when this game, it's just once, so. And we'll check our wheat crop and see how it's doing. And then if you haven't seen, there it is. There's the airplane. A lot going on in this map. A lot going on. Our crops are going to rotate through between corn, alfalfa, and grass to keep our feed up and all of that good stuff, because our main goal is our animals. And we're going to make the majority of our money through our animals. So yeah, I will get quiet during this stream some. If you want to fast forward to the end of the process, you can. If you're watching this later, no issue. Or you can watch it all the way through. No, I'm fine with that too. Just leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you can. Every little bit helps. Working right along. Yeah, we've got a small strip of regular grass we'll have to figure out. A little crooked. Excuse me. So yeah, day 2 on the farm. Cows are looking good. Ooh. I wonder if we got enough horsepower for this wagon. We might not. These tractors were made in the 70s and the 80s, so small farms in mind, small equipment. I'm just gonna cut straight across, save a few minutes. It's already 7:40 in the morning. See if it's actually... It is. Nice. We got plenty of room. Plenty of room. Come back and finish the row we started. The row we didn't finish. Leave that little gap of non-dried grass. We're only focused on the hay right now because that'll get us through till we start making our alfalfa crop. Kind of get a little more diverse with our feeding here. All right. We're getting there. Moving right along. It's a good, beautiful morning on the farm, and I got my coffee. I'm happy. Good day. Almost done with the field. We're getting real close. And then we'll go check our wheat field, see how it's going. And we'll make sure our combine's ready for harvest, because it is midsummer. Doing three-day season, so tomorrow will be the end of midsummer. And we'll just keep on moving. It's already growing. It's only been a day, but I feel it is growing. We got 2 silage wagons, one with a lid, one without. Work on that. That hay barn is going to go. We're not going to use hay bales as much as possible. We'll try to use these silos. Getting there. Almost done. 4 more rows. $8 in the morning, not bad. The goal is to keep everything organized when we get done with it also. A little off there. Not bad. Going well. We got one more load after this, and this field is done. Can we make it to the end before it hits 100? Probably not. Oh, we did. Nice. Go over here, take this tractor off of this. We don't need the blower now. That is done. Unloading. We are using the 1086 and the 1586. We got an old Massey running a feeder. last 2 rows. And then we'll get some manure, get all of our manure spread. Clean that out. Get that on this field. It's not going to be a lot, but it'll be a little bit. It'll be enough. Last little bit that we know is going to go in here. Let's go give this a try. We're going to go backwards on the grass. There's a little bit of hay at the end. Let's see if it switches it to hay and gives it all credit. Fingers crossed. If not, we'll feed it anyways. Let's see what happens. And nope, steak grass. Worth a try. See if there's anywhere for it. I don't know if the cellar will hold it or not. We'll see. Does not. All right. See if we can feed it while we're here. Why not? Need to put my pickup truck back at the house. Alright, so we can. We'll give them the 5% in the morning. So we'll just leave this here out of the way. Ooh, missed it. By that much. Shut the gate. Let's move the pickup truck out of here. Let's get that where it needs to be. Not there. We do have the Millennial Farmer shed. If you think the shed's interesting, go to his YouTube channel. It's even better. Great content. Great for the family. Let's close some of these doors real quick. There's our plow. We got our combine. Let's take a look at our field. It is growing. Alright, 67%, 40% moisture, not bad. Okay, let's start spreading some manure. Let's see if we can get all this done before lunchtime. All we have in there. Make this as easy as can be. We'll run this down, get a few passes in. It does go fast, that's one nice thing is, but it does take a lot. Spin this around, go the other way. We're not going for perfect, we're just going for coverage. Love the old school manure spreaders. Go ahead and head up this way. Get to the end of this headland here. We should be almost out. And done. Perfect. Hope the neighbor doesn't mind. Get another load. Let's see our growth. We're almost there. You look at the color, we're right at the last step of growing, getting ready to harvest, so we might be able to harvest early. You don't know. Don't know yet. That's what I was wondering. There we go. Said to turn it on. They're almost out of straw, so they will start to make slurry. We don't have a milk trigger here, unfortunately, which is fine. We are actually in our wheat harvest window. So it'll be the next day is when we'll get our harvest in. Which we might get 2 days knocked out today, depending on how everything goes. That way we can get working on harvest. And then also our crop rotation. Wheat, if it's a wheat field, it'd become a grass field, then go to corn. I don't know why I got tomato in there. And go back on its rotation. Grass will go to wheat, then to alfalfa, so we got a little ways to go there. But I'll show you how that goes if you haven't messed with it yet. How we can get the best yields as possible. But follow the exact same line and do this again. There's that patch that you see we have to disc in and then go from there. If we don't get another mowing out, or cutting out of this for our silage, then we'll have to figure something out for the winter. Gotta buy bales, we'll buy some bales, that's fine. But we shall see. There's that airplane again. We get a little gap in coverage, we get a gap in coverage. It's no issue. This is like spreading real manure. Goal is just to get it down, get it in the soil. Before it rains, you don't want it washing into the rivers or anything like that. Our goal is to rotate the crops to help our yield without putting fertilizer and lime and all that. But if our soil needs it, we will give it to it. But we also got to make it work with the money we have. Best to use organic if possible. Let's see. Circle around the barn here. Not doing too bad. Getting this field knocked out. Alright. Manure is empty. Our manure pit is empty. We're good there. So let's go put this on the field and finish that up. Throw this down here. We'll see how far it gets us. Circle back this way. I think we do have a manure buy point somewhere near us. I don't know if it's worth it or not to finish this field. We've only got 99,000. I did fix my money from the first episode. Told you I would. You know what? Might as well. We need all the solids we can get if we get one more cutting in. So, we'll go take a look at that buy point if it is there. And if it ain't, we'll find out together. Should be actually right down the street from us. Yep. Straw and manure. So, let's take a ride. There's a train coming. Yeehaw! Forgot about that. Yep, so coming up. I don't know if it's an easy fill or not. We're gonna find out if I need to bring the backhoe. I'm hoping not. beautiful weather so far, so I don't know if it's a sell point or if it's a buy point. We're gonna find out. It looks like it is a sell point. Okay. Alright, it was worth a try. Now we know. Let's head back, park this. We'll get ready for the next task. If that means speeding up time, we'll speed up time. All right. Let's take a look. Oh, that's a great place for that pillar. Same with that one. Awesome. So we don't ramp this again. Alright. Name of the map is American Farming Life by Lancey Boy. It's on the mod hub for console and PC. Console, yes. I don't know if it actually made it to PC. He did a drop on the side because of Global Company and all the other add-ons. There goes the train. I thought I heard it. Alright. I've added a few extras to it. Turn the engine off first. Head into our Millennium Farmer shed. Let's go over here, open this door. Make sure everything works on this. Let's see. Let's turn the pipe out. Make sure the swap works. Okay, we can pipe in. Everything works. That is ready to go for tomorrow for the next day. Surprised it's not ready today. 67%. Alright, so it's gone up 1% since we last looked. No issue there. Let's go ahead and get some things prepared for this. For our wheat harvest. We need our loading wagon. Remember what I did with that. Now it's got grass in it. We're going to have to get rid of that. Alright. So we need a loading wagon, and we also need our cart. Let's go ahead and hook up to our cart and get it ready. We are going to speed up some time here, so let me do that. That way we can get to our next day just a hair quicker. As long as it doesn't rain. There we go. Nope, we're looking... Oh, maybe. By the afternoon, it should be raining, so we'll have to figure that out. Let's get this over here so it's out of the way. When it's ready to go. We are going to do some fall tillage to get this going, so... To run this one, do we need to plow after? Gotta get the right menu. Needs plowing, doesn't say. See precision farming. Okay, we can do that. I will have to do that after we get it cut. We'll see if it needs plowed afterwards or if it just needs cultivated. If it needs cultivated, we're good there. Manure still loading. If it just needs cultivated, we can run the disc. Either way, we're going to use the big case for that. Oh, I hear you. I hear you. Check our food for him. Looks like we've got room now to get this last little bit of grass to him. Because we're going to be running straw with this. As I hit the fence. Just got to get the ring. There we go. Ah, don't you come through me, cow. Hold on. There we go. We do have cow collisions on somewhat, so it's not always fun. We might plant a cover crop also to help with our fertilizing throughout the winter. Let's clean this up a little bit. Nothing like a dirty tractor and then you get it clean just to get it dirty again. Okay. That looks a little bit better. Get this ready. And I think now we're waiting on is the time. So, turn this off. Do we have seed? Might as well get that while we're here. To plant with. We do not. Alright. We're gonna have to get that also. Do have a seed tank down by... Oh, I shut the door. Open up. This does 26 miles an hour. Let's give this a try. Yeah, who puts a four-wheeler right there? Seriously. Make sure it can do. Barley, oat, canola, soybeans, oilseed radish is our cover crop. Alright. Triticale. Does Triticale go through the winter? Let's see. I gotta remember. Don't think it's on here due to it being an add-on. Well, let's go get some seed real quick. Again, we don't want to ramp it. Here's the airplane. Now lunchtime. Not too bad. Going past the shop down to the next intersection, and then that's where we'll see our seeds tank. We'll see if it works. Actually, while we're driving, straighten it up. Let's take a look here. All right. The triticale. Triticale, nope, it will not go through the winter. We can plant alfalfa through the winter, though. We might actually do that. Alright, we'll take a look at that. Alfalfa is on a rotation. We'll take a look at the rotation planner and see how well that works for us. Whoop, wrong button. Here's our exit. Love the highway on this map. It's a lot of fun. The dairy farm we want to purchase is actually down that road. Alright, let's see if we can get some seeds here. This will be on my right. Okay. It looks like it's straight ahead. Let's see if it works. Kinda hope so. Look at that. Heck. Now, we have any fertilizer near us? It technically is across the street, so let's see. Nope. Anhydrous, okay. Well, we're not using that. Close that lid. Excuse me. Oh, got him. Heading back. Not bad for the amount of money we spent on that trip. Alright, straighten up on the highway here. Alright, so green is planting season. Technically, we could plant alfalfa and then mow it early. So we'll do that. What's our rotation look like? Wheat to alfalfa. As I drive off the edge here. Quickly. Almost. Alright, we'll look at our rotation when I get done driving. I feel like I'm playing with the iPad on the way. This is an older style case planter. Rotates when we get to the field. Alright, let's take a look here. So we do triticale then, so wheat, triticale. Will bring up our yields. Let's go ahead and turn this off. You're right about that. We gotta make sure it's something that I can actually use. Here's the train. Okay, so that's a pretty good yield turnaround there. Wheat, the triticale, which we can plant. Or actually, it's alfalfa we can plant after we harvest. Yep, we can plant alfalfa. Triticale's in the spring. Let's go back to our crop rotation. So this one will be alfalfa. We will get to it. There's a lot of crops now. Let's throw in a corn. Just take our rotation here. And they're all dependent on each other. So if we go to... Okay. And then that would be our rotation. Wheat, alfalfa, corn, and then go back to it. Corn is going to be a little less, but it's all good. All right. Let's go take a look at our field. We might be able to actually get started tonight, because we did plant it early. Still growing. Don't need that. No, not yet. It's 4:17. Make sure this thing fires up because we're gonna need it soon. There we go. I got all that working parts. That's cool. We got something loose in there. Alright. We do need a seed trailer for our pickup. What do we have? Let's take a look. I thought I had something that would work good for that, but I don't think I see it. All right. It's definitely not a low loader. Maybe? Nope. All right. Okay. We'll figure it out. We've got everything ready. We've got to pick up the straw from the chaff. We've got the combine ready. We just got to hook up the header. We got the trailer set. Let's go ahead and get our header hooked up. Mirrors barely work. It's alright though. Got a pretty good sized crop, so we don't need to take it all the way down. Let's take it out. Up just a hair. That should be good. One nice thing is we don't have to open the field up to go very far. Oop, shouldn't have jumped it. Alright. Let's go ahead and make some feed real quick since we're speeding through time and it's almost going to be dark. Let's go get our bales of what we have left first. Oh, I gotta bring over the, what do we have? 13 hay bales and 10 silage bales. All right. Let's go to silage. We need 2 of those. We go get the lift. Whee! Things are gonna get real busy real fast. When they do start. Because we still have another, hopefully a batch across the street to be able to make some silage to get us through winter. All right. Oh, found a wagon. You know, I really shouldn't put that there. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Wrong way. I gotta get back to the swing of things. Okay. We need one more grass bale. One hay. Use our bales up if we can. We can get this barn out of here. Maybe put in a few more silos if need be. Let's do one more grass. Let's see if it'll, or one more hay. If it'll balance it out some. I can't remember. Should. Don't take much. Alright, it did not. That's alright though. Turn that off. Get that mixing. Excuse me. Alright. We'll see what we can do in the morning with it. It'll be alright. Let's take a look at our field. It is on the edge. All right. Eight o'clock. I don't think I can sleep this early yet. Let's take a look at this field over here. Our other should be getting close to the next rotation of or next mowing. It'll probably be the same day it's time to combine, but we'll see. Am I tired yet? You're not tired. All right. We're gonna let this run for just a second. I'm gonna go grab another cup of coffee. I'll be right back. take a look, see if we can take a good sleep yet. Just in case. Let's go do 8 hours. We need an early morning. Like normal, we haven't made any money yet. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. Of course, it's time to mess with the cow, so let's get that done while it's still early. Sounds like I left the vehicle running overnight. Whoops. I did. That is on me. Ready to harvest. Alright, in that case then. We are going to get a worker to help us. You first need to start combine threshing. What am I doing wrong? Oh, switch. Wrong button. Turn on harvester. I will figure this harvester out, don't worry. You actually gotta turn the machine on, then the head. It is 2 separate pieces. Alright, we don't want that. That's what we want. This is gonna be slow going. Hire a worker and let him do his thing. Alright, let's go feed the cows. There's something with one of my mods about that, and I don't know how to fix it. Let's let that warm up. Let's go ahead and give our cow some water. Open the gate. Okay. Now, we take a look here, and we can throw in... Excuse me, cow. That was a little rude of you. Lady, gentlemen. Now we can go over and try and balance out this mix a little. With some straw. Hopefully that'll work to get us where we need it. I do have straw in here. Alright. It's still under forge, so we'll see. This might take a bit to get figured out. Get it mixing. We're getting there. Still got way too much hay in it. Yep, still too much hay, so we're gonna have to let that run. Turn it off, we'll back up, let's clean our mess up here. Get our broom out. Go around the corner. Ooh, excuse me. Didn't mean to walk over the cow. Alright, everything is cleaned up, kind of. Excuse me again. We'll leave this outside the pen. They've got plenty of food. I'm not going to be able to leave it out the pen that way. They're clean, they have water. We're not doing straw for their bedding. We want slurry for a bit. to get this out of the way so it's not in my way. Perfect. Turn some lights on in here. Why don't we do that? No. How do I get that light switch? Come on. That's right there, too. Come on, you can do it. There we go. We'll leave that on. I'm stuck. Alright, let's open the gate. Let's go check on 50%. We're doing good. There we go. Let's go unload him. When he gets back over here, we'll follow him back around. I mean, technically we could buy a small silo, but we really don't have the money for it. I should have made him do his headlands first. Let's do that. Unfortunately, we are going to destroy some crops there. Turn everything back on. We'll go 2 passes. Yield is not going to be the greatest because we do have precision farming on, and I haven't done any soil samples, which we will after we harvest. Make some room in here. That is the edge of the map, so we gotta be careful. Heading back down. There's our 2 passes for the headland. That way our worker stays off the street. And we'll get all this cleaned up and collecting the straw, and we'll go from there. Like how we're using 140% of our engine power, it looks like. Unless I'm reading it wrong. Right. Headlands are done. Let's go get our Really unsafe to run in front of that. Let's go ahead and grab the right wagon here. 4 sets of lights, nice. See how much we can fit into here and how we want to store it. Because it would be nice to store it. Where would we put a grain silo if we ended up needing it? That's going to be the main question. Alright. Back away so the engine noise isn't so loud. Let's get our worker going again. $72%. Let's go ahead and put him off to the side here. Now we've got room to get this going and get some straw picked up. See if we can keep up running straw. Let's take a look here real quick. I'm going to make this pass and see how much a little grain bin would cost. We got time. It's about 3 passes for him to fill up, maybe 4. Let's see. Oh, edge of the map. If you ever want to know what the edge of a map looks like on Farming Sim, there it is. These are on the way back. Very nice. I mean, we could put a grain bin over where the hay barn is, because the hay barn is going to go away. Since I'm using the silos for everything, and I got pretty good capacity in those silos. It's also why we don't have a silage pit, because I'm using a silo for it making silage, like you normally would, for back in the day. While this is unloading, I'll check across the street there to see if we got another harvest time. Ready for harvest. All right. So we got 2 things to do today. Let's see if we'll be able to get it done. Let's save that. Let's take a look real quick. Let's go to silos. Grain silo, 110,000. What do we have that's cheap for grain? Nothing. All right. Oh, here's a grain silo. This truly is a grain silo. Okay. Let's see here. Get how to rotate it again. Rotate with the arrow keys. All right. And it also unloads in the same spot too. So we can do that. We'll put our silos together. I like that. See how that looks. Let's go this way so we can see if it's in the fence or not. It's in defense, it's in defense. Alright, let's give that a try. See how that works. I like those silos. Oh, hit the four-wheeler. It's alright, I looked up. That's my bad. Real quick. Fill up right there. Need you to make 2 passes. Go down and back. You gonna square up? You are not gonna square up. How about now? Alright, you might miss some, it's okay. Let's go to... Oh, let the lights on. Don't want it to drain the battery. Alright. We've got a 3rd silo here. Let's see how it works. I love these silos. And the price is not bad at all when you're trying to get it figured out. Now we can store our crop until next year. Alright. And the silos look somewhat decent. I like that. Let's get down here. Get this empty out while they're working. I knew we were going to miss a little bit there, but it's alright. We'll come back to it. Get this unloaded. Match their speed. Now we can get our worker to go back and forth again. Just tab over to him. Alright, turn that off. Turn that in. Now that we've got somewhere to store our grain, we don't want to lose it. Alright, so it's the straw swath is why it's taking so long. I'm harvesting at 13 mile an hour. Alright. So as long as we don't need the straw, we're good. Now it's good to know. Unfortunately, we need the straw. Just one field. To help our cows out for bedding and for feed. Not much feed, but some. Look at that silo. That looks good. I like the way that turned out. 7 o'clock in the morning. We'll double check our animals while we're dumping our grain. Really using this access road now. I like it. They're looking pretty good. And everybody's growing. If you know the max weight or the best weight that these cows go before they start dying, let me know. I unfortunately do not know how big we got to go until it's time to sell them. If you do, put it in the comments. If not, we might lose one or two before we know when to sell them. And the age also. Go around here. Let's get some of this straw picked up and out of the way. Trying to stay away from the train tracks. Don't want to find that out the hard way. Puppy dog was loud. We'll go until he gets 80% full, and then we'll run over there and unload him and keep on getting it. And then after this, we'll fire up the our harvester, the old New Holland. We'll get some New Holland wagons on it, and we'll get it going. That we're actually going to blow into the silos like we used to back in the day where I was on the farm. I had a tractor sitting there running the blower the whole time. 10th Generation Dairyman on YouTube. They do it that way also. Another good farm YouTube channel. We're actually making pretty good time cleaning this field off and getting all the stuff we need. It's just we got to get some straw or some silage going before fall. We also got to get this field figured out and planted for next year, which this should be alfalfa, if I remember correctly, because we'll get some alfalfa going for alfalfa silage, which the cows like also. And I like using those crops. They're fun. They look good. The textures are nice. Gotta have Global Company to use it properly for the feeding. If you're on console, I think you can still actually use it to feed too, if I remember correctly. Just now 7 o'clock in the morning. Very nice. We're getting there. We still have to have the field analyzed too, so that's going to take a little bit of time. I can't hire a worker for that, unfortunately. Alright, next load of straw. Love the cow pen here. It's awesome looking. Go around our makeshift manure run there. The goal is to give the cows straw through the winter and make slurry in the summer. So when they need the bedding the most to stay warm, we'll have it for them. Let's check our numbers here. 63%. All right. We got a lot of equipment. Now we're going to start working from the farthest end to us. Don't need those lights anymore. 7:30 in the morning. %, full. Let's grab the right one. Do not want to ruin any crop. So, we'll wait for them to get to the other side of the field, and then we'll unload them. The goal is to always have a tractor moving, though. And I left my tractor in the way. It happens. FS22 comes out in a little bit. That'll be a lot funner because it's going to be easier to do multiplayer. They're actually making it to where you can quick select for mods and all that good stuff, and PC and console can play together. So it'll be a lot funner. We'll see what we can get going on for that. Alright, full grain tank. That's what I wanted to see. Go around here to get in. Climb up the ladder, get rid of you. Go back to it. And we paid the helper by the hour, so they're not cheap. I was hoping you'd be the farmhand, Peppy. We do have a little bit left on this one run. Let's grab it, then we'll check on our emptying and get the combine going again. We'd love to see FS22 come out with a lot more of the older style international tractors and that kind of stuff before the merger happened between Case and International. Would be nice. These don't hit the mod up very much. I had to go find these. Alright. Let's get this dumping. We're almost done with the field. Got this done. back to it. Alright, line you back up. And off you go. Probably gonna miss a chunk. Probably lined them up wrong, but we'll see. Put the grain cart over here out of the way. It is a little small, but it'll work for now. Do that. Alright, back to it. If you're watching this later on, which you probably are, the Pepe Opossum, I like to pronounce the O, is also streamed. If you want to check him out, just click on his comment there and it'll take you to it. It's just a little shout out for you, buddy. Alright, let's make these 2 passes, hit that end row there, and go back up to the top of the farm here. We might not get into the forage harvesting yet. I don't want the stream to go too long. We'll end that. We'll at least get this field finished and set for the winter time, and then we'll come back to the farm on another day. But we might at least get it going to let you see that New Holland work, and we'll go from there. We're over halfway with the field. It's just now 8 o'clock in the morning. Spending some money on these helpers. We have yet to sell anything. Alright. I left that barn open when I sold the property over there. Oops. So another thing with this map, a lot of people like, myself included, is you cannot use the barns, the sheds, anything until you buy the property on this map. And once you buy the property, you have access to it. And once you sell the property, it locks the doors again, unless you leave them open. So, train. A little bit more realistic on the playthrough. It's kind of nice. Is my grain cart blocking you? Nope. He figured it out. Nice. The old front end. Love it. Let's see if we can top this off and get another load done. Oh, it's starting to rain. You cannot thresh in the rain or anything like that, so we'll see how long it goes until the rain makes a stop. Not cool. But we knew it was coming by lunchtime, and it came a little earlier than we were hoping. Get out of his way and let him get going. We want to keep that harvester running as much as possible before the rain actually shows up, because it just gave me the signal that it's gonna rain. We know it's gonna be here at least by lunchtime. We should not be able to do anything by lunchtime, to be honest with you. So we'll go until the rain stops us. Back in the field here with this. We're going to take a shortcut. Get that little piece right there. Perfect. 16 liters. Here we go. Danger, risk of falling. When you hit the edge of the map, I like that. Another nice thing about this map, if you don't get a chance to check it out, is the farms are very far placed, but each farm is specific, but you can grow. There's room to grow, plenty of room to do stuff. As you see on this farm, I've added the Millennial Farmer shed for storage in my mechanic shop. I'll show you the mechanic shop if you didn't know that the Millennial Farmer shed does that. If you placed it and didn't realize it, I've added the silos to make it more for what I'm liking. The only thing I wish this one had was the milk trigger. That was it. Other than that, it's a really good map for the different play styles. Once that hits 80%, we'll go get the other tractor. She actually might be close. Oh, nope. Not yet. He just got the emergency lights on. Normally it's a signal that the grain cart needs to come over and unload him because he's getting full. This might be the only field of straw that we're going to need for at least 2 years. We're going to find out our loads and our usage rates here this winter. He might be getting close, so let's go grab the grain cart, come back with it. Probably could get away with using a grain cart for this, but the trailer I'm using works fine. Again, don't need the headlights on, don't know why I left them on. See if we can get him on this next pass. Yep, 80%. So on the next pass, they'll be able to unload on the run, keep them moving. Give us almost a full trailer load here. Be 70-some percent. See if we can knock this down. Bye-ya. Nope. We've got our speed match already set. There we go. Ooh, going a little quicker than I thought. Let's bump that up a little. There we go. That's cool. I'd like some plastic equipment in the field. Definitely should be done with this field by the time it starts raining. Like that. That's a loud plane. Woo. May not be on your screen, but it is on my headset. Woo-wee. Just load done. And if you don't have a storage facility for some of your stuff, make sure, especially if you're using some of the mods, when it snows, it'll fill them up. So this forage cart, I'm gonna have to put a roof on so it won't fill up. And then you gotta wait for it to either melt or unload it somewhere. A lot of fun. There's that little extra add of realism. It's kind of cool. See if we can catch up here. We're running a little behind on our straw. Hoping to get maybe 2 loads before we have to go unload him again. We are getting a pretty good crop out of this, though, which is nice. We'll also look at when it should be. I think wheat sells the best in the winter, unless there's a great demand that hits. So that's why we're kind of waiting on it and hoping that this works out. As long as we make enough, more than 15,000, that covers the cost of putting in the silo. The goal is to not take out loans and all that, if not needed. Again, if you made it this far in the stream, I hope you liked it. Or the video. You can always fast forward any of these parts if you're watching later. It's just a casual day on the farm. That's what I'm focused on. Making sure the cattle get fed and we have a little fun. And I try not to hit everything. Hey, beat this weather. That's the goal. And if you watched the last episode, the New Holland I had did not work right. Or the pull beside forage harvester, so we sold both of those, and we're going to give this try with the mowing head for the New Holland forage harvester, see if that actually works. Fingers crossed. And our combine is almost done. Making $300 an hour, that's pretty good pay. Hope he's taking money out for taxes. Let's check, see if he's almost 47%. Okay. Yeah, our yield is way down for what it could have been, which is fine. We Might actually do a cover crop to grow to help with a fertilizing rotation on that too. We'll take a look at it when things get done and we get caught up. We're still a little behind on some stuff. Oh, I'm in the way. Coming through. Like I said, I do have crop destruction on, so. We could spend the money on getting a fertilizer trailer full of fertilizer and a trailer full of seed and just let them be our storage tanks for the next few seasons until we get the money saved up to have something that's on the property. Oh, there it is. There's the rain. Yep, too wet. All right. Turn all that off. Let's go ahead and park this for a bit. I was waiting on it. So we made it to 9 o'clock harvesting. Not bad. We still got some more work to do, but we're going to leave it to where it's close. Still have one crop to put away. Set that down. No need to leave the pressure on the hydraulics that way. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Our little four-wheeler. It's cute. Alright. I went the long way to get to the right tractor. We should still be able to pick up this. Shouldn't change that. It's just the amount of traction I have in the field. In reality, we wouldn't want to be on the field. We don't want compaction. We don't want the ruts. It just makes things a lot harder to level out when it's time to plant the next seed. But it will give us a chance to get caught up on our straw and then hopefully get the soil samples taken and then sent in for this field. So we've always got something to do. This episode is a little longer, but we're getting 2 days knocked out versus 1. Just because the first day was almost no content. And now we've got rain. Load of straw down. It will be fun to watch me try and back up the forage wagons due to the double pivot point. So hopefully everything we do with those is going to be pull through. Fingers crossed. Alright, let's go unload him real quick. Come back and then it's ready to go for when the rain stops. We will take a look here in a minute to see how long the rain's going to be here. See if we can sneak through. Nope, can't sneak through. Worth a try. Nailed it. That would have popped the tire, definitely. Let's take a look. We go to auger wagons. 20,000 for 8,000. Does seed. Does it do fertilizer? It does do fertilizer. Okay. 9,000 for 20. To me, that just looks like a fertilizer truck cart. That's our fertilizer cart. And then oof. Use secondhand. Good default. That is our seed cart. Okay. We'll also work on that too real quick. It's also going to take us a bit to get back into the field due to the rain. See if we can get this. Paint it red. What a different color just to change up everything else in the farmer's red. Got a lot of red equipment already. But they do say if it ain't red, leave it in the shed. But I don't mind any of them. I do wish my pickup speed was just a hair faster. This, yeah. It's a little slow at 9 miles an hour. We're just accounting for going through the mud. Spend 2 hours on the stream. We're going to finish this field, get those 2 carts full, back to the yard, and then also get our soil samples done. And then we'll call it for the night. When we come back, we'll get one more load of we'll try to get a load of silage in on the next episode and get ready for winter. Take a look at what our yields are and what we've got going on and what we can, how far we can last. We will plant this field next episode. And we'll also have to figure out how to put down line. We haven't done that yet either. Give it the beans. That's funny. Should be one more load after this and the straw's caught up. Dump this load and come back for the next, maybe 2. I'm hoping it's only 1 more though. Just now 10 o'clock in the morning, it's still raining. Been going for an hour. I mean, we do need the rain. Haven't had any rain this season that I could remember of. A good late summer soaking. Jump that fence pretty good. Got the wipers going. Great demand at the taco food stop. Alright, what is it? Let's see if we can make some money back. Taco truck. They do eggs, milk, potatoes. Nothing that we've got. What is the great demand for? Nothing. Oh, I was looking at the wrong one. That's the truck stop. All right. Rice. That's what the great demand for is for them. $3,000 for eggs, though. Shoo-wee. We need to do some chickens. That is the big money maker for farming sim still. I'd say if they were looking for wheat, we'd be able to recoup some of our funds a little bit. The old thunder boomer going on in the background. I like it. Getting there, nice and surely, but we're getting there. We're gonna run this game up until FS22 comes out, and then we're going to switch to FS22 and give that a start. So roughly November 22nd, I think it is. They actually went with the date. But yeah. That'll be when we switch. Unless we really like this one and people seem to like it, then we'll go back and forth. I just wonder how long we'd be and how long we'd be till these mods are available. It's just if you're playing with anybody on console, they can't have it. So it'll take that off the mod list when you go to cross-platform. At least that's what they're saying. So we'll find out. Last little bit. Get our soil samples taken and sent off to the lab. We'd love to be able to get all this in one go. We're at 89, we're at 90%, we might be able to. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. 94, 95, uh-oh. 98, 99, just a little bit left. So close. Alright. We'll come back to that. Let's go ahead and get these soil samples done. Go ahead and get this tractor hooked up to the soil samples. Really shouldn't leave that there. It is right in the way. Park it in the shed here. We're not using that anytime soon, so we can block that in. I gotta remember where I put this thing. Plenty of room in this shed if you ever use it. As you can tell, there it is. Unfold it, and let's get to sampling. Make sure I am far enough away. Lower it. Take our first sample. Here we go. We've never used a soil sampler before. It's kind of simple. It takes the sample. It does that on the map. Shows you where you need to be. And you just keep on going until it's all done. So the whole field is done. Some fields can be 10 samples. Some can be 110. I've taken a lot of samples in this game. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect, but it does help with you figuring out what your yields are going to be. And I'm going to try and line it up to where the harvest is. It's not going to be in the way. That's my goal. But then again, we'll see how good I do on it. Alright. Taking 4 samples, we're almost to the end. If you play the Millennial Farmer map, those are some big fields to get some samples on. And we just got a sample of the road. Nice. Ooh. Due to crop destruction, I'm going to go right down the edge. And it didn't do it. Alright. There we go. We're going to run this edge. And hopefully when we get to the other side, we'll be good. Ooh, wrong button. Looking at the map and hit A instead of X. I would love it if they could figure out a way to do deliveries in this game. You do an order for seed, and a big rig brings it to your farm. That'd be kind of cool. Just like buying equipment. They would drop it off to you for a certain fee. They'd actually bring it on the big rig, though. You'd actually hear it coming down the road. That'd be neat. I know there's some mods you can do to do it, but I haven't figured those out. I haven't been on PC long enough to really figure all that out. I've seen it, though. Some other streamers have done it, and I like it. It's cool. Alright, there's the one edge. Go back over here. Gonna run up this field's edge and come back around. We're already at 14 soil samples. And if you do hear my dog snoring in the background, sorry about that. He's sleeping pretty good right now. I don't know if the mic's going to pick it up or not. It's not a big field, but it is when you're doing samples. I could have gone into the folder and changed how much it actually will, the area it'll cover, but I don't feel like it. It's been raining for 2 hours almost, so we might not be able to get back in this field today. There's a good chance we're not going to. Should be 2 more passes after this one of the field, and we'll have it sampled up. If you like what you're watching, hit the like button. That's all I ask. It gets it out there. "20 samples taken already." I could stretch them out a little bit, but it'd be alright. We're actually driving by the little map that you see at the bottom left of the screen. See what we covered, what we haven't. That's what we're going for. This rain is really loud. And my dog is snoring. I can hear him in my headset. I'm gonna grab one more right here just because. Yep, we'll do one more pass on the way back. This way we'll figure out our soil types and all of that good stuff. Alright. We're getting there. We'll finish this little strip here and we'll send off our, we've done 30 samples, so we'll do a good amount of samples for this little field. Should be one more, so 32 samples total. Not horrible. Yep, last sample, perfect. We're actually done with the soil sampler, so we can sell that, get our money back. So we're going to send those in, fold it, and lift. I think I'm leasing it anyways. I wasn't. All right, so we'll sell that. since we are done with that now. Now, let's go get our, we'll wait for our samples to come in and the rain to stop. Let's go take care of our trailers. And they've been analyzed, that was quick. So we can go here. Now you can see our pH levels. Nitrogen's definitely down. The yield is way down. We're about 70, anywhere from 85 to 70. Soil types. So we go here. Nothing needs plowing this time, so we can actually disc it under. I like to no-till it if it's possible. So yeah, no-tilling is just a little bit easier. It saves time. It's better for the soil in reality. We're gonna go this way to the shop. I'll show you that. Here's the farm that you can buy. You'll get a field with it on some of them, and then you can create what you want. It's got a nice little entrance. I like it. Great on this map is awesome for little stuff like that. What we got growing here? That's different. I don't even know what that is. I'll take a look at that. We're not going to turn there. We're going to go up here and make a left. We should be coming up on, I think this is the horse farm in the map. Here's some more grass growing. Maybe some alfalfa. Doesn't look like it though. Yeah, this is the horse farm. We got another little farm here. Alright, that's a nice farm right there. Again, it's just whatever you want to do with it. How in-depth you want to go. There's some corn growing. I don't know if I can pick corn in this map and make grain. I'm going to give it a try next season when I do grow corn. It's a little tougher, but it is worth it for feeding the cows. A little bit of grain helps them out. Trying to fatten these things up. Alright, so the seed tank I said would be blue, even if Peppy wanted it red. I do know we can go buy seed to fill that up, and we'll have that. So let's go get this full. I could have done this with the pickup. I might do that on the next one. A little bit quicker. 75 mile an hour versus 24. I don't know where I'm going to fill it with fertilizer. I don't know if there's a fertilizer 5-point. Fill trigger, animal manure, anhydrous, lime, and seed tank in the shop. Animal dealer, lime station, gas station. So, yeah, we'll take a look. I do like the seed station, and that's kind of nice. Okay. Might have to set this inside somewhere so we can not have to worry about it getting snow and rain and all of that, because seeds without a cover is not good. This map has a lot of non-working silos also. Spend some money. Oof. Alright. We're full. Let's head back to the farm and place this inside, so when we go to start planting, we've got 7,500 bushel of seed, or liters of seed. Take the freeway. Since we don't have any storage tanks for these. I do have weeds turned off, just not a fan. Never been. I get it. Maybe on FS22 we'll do weeds and rocks together and really kind of go at it full tilt. Yep, we'll get this back to the farm and placed in the shed. We'll get the fertilizer cart full and back to the shed so we can actually fertilize when we seed. We'll get everything set up to start seeding after we get this finished, and we'll be good for the day. I don't think it's going to stop raining anytime soon. Tonight. So tomorrow morning it'll stop raining, so when we come back to the next episode, it won't be raining anymore. We'll be able to continue on with our harvest and all that. Yeehaw! Back this inside so it's out of the rain. Short wheelbase is not easy. But I'm also trying to tuck it off to the side here. There we go. That's good. Actually, we'll take the pickup, like I said. We'll do that. It should hook up to it. Make sure that tractor's turned off. Don't like leaving tractors run because it does burn fuel without using it. Nope, it's off. Alright. We'll go this way again. No issues. Technically, I could go ahead and sell the hay barn. As long as the wrap bales are good for weather, I just gotta put the hay bales in somewhere. Because they do actually degrade over time. Hence the reason for the hay barn when I got started. But I've kind of switched everything to silo. Woo, stop sign. I ran it. There's no cops. There is a map that you can get on. I can't remember what the name is, but it has speed traps. But we definitely have to stop for this. And you have to pay a fine every time you get caught speeding in your tractor. That's always fun. But that's an easy train. Across the highway here. Let's go ahead and get this fertilizer cart full and taken care of. Alright. How much does this hold? Let's see. Make sure we don't spend too much money on our seed or our fertilizer. It holds 8,000. So go to the big bags. So I need 8 of them. Okay. I think it's 4,000 a side, maybe. 4,500 a side. No, there's one. Open the next cover. Keep on getting. So we could have done seed and fertilizer in just this cart, but we get it lined up here. I want to make sure we have plenty of fertilizer for it. You could have made it. Alright, what do we got going on here? Why does it not like me? Circle back around. Is it only letting me do one side? Okay. That's it. It only wants me to do one side, so... a little odd. Or if it'll do the old school way. Nope. Ooh, pipe out 2, pipe out 1, pipe in. Okay. We'll come back to it. Let's get this back to the farm. It's now lunchtime. We got our soil samples in. Do we have a lime station, maybe? Whoa! Yeehaw! Where is there a lime station? Straw manure. Water fill. Lime station is behind us. Hold on. Oh, goodness. Saved it. Alright, note to self. It rolls easily. Let's go see if we can get some lime in this and take that back. Something's better than nothing. We don't really have a way to spread it, though. Go down here. Let's see. Yep, this is my turn. Lime station is past the seed tank. Oh, we got hit. That's on me. Oh, I can beat back. My bad. I didn't yield. It happens. Or do we put seed in here, use the rest of that seed, and fill the other one up for lime? That sounds more like a better plan. Like a more better plan. Let's see if it'll do dual. It might not. I'm gonna try and back right underneath it. Wrecking things today. Oh goodness, I'm all crooked. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, I got it. Just a few accidents today, nothing major. Nope. Alright, so fertilizer on one end. Let's see if we can get lime, and we'll go from there. Alright, I gotta see the stop sign this time. Don't worry. It takes longer to maneuver with the controller than it does the mouse. Alright, let's see. It does not. Okay. I'll have to take a look more into this hopper and see why. Alright, worth a try. Close that up. Let's take it back to the farm. We normally use more fertilizer than seed, so... let's go this way. We haven't been this way yet. We're gonna have to do some off-roading. Picked the wrong route. It's all right. Take a look at some neighbors' fields here. All right. Well, we get back to the farm. We're gonna take a look at something, and then we are done for the day. I just got to make sure I'm on the right road back. Save this. Let's take a look at it and see if I just read something wrong. You can also use it to store crop and directly unload it to other trailers. Seed runner. Huh. Alright. It might be because it is used. It's got 30-some hours on it. If we actually look at the maintenance on it, there's none. So we're going to have to do that too. Which actually I'll show you that when we get back and we'll see if that changes anything. Use a lot of fertilizer and a lot of lime. Alright. Oh, we got a train coming. He just left. Awesome. Good timing. So, to do this, we go into this door. Let's go ahead and get this started up. Takes a minute. It's started. Do the shuffle. Park that outside. Turn it off. Lower the head. Now, make sure I didn't leave nothing running. We drive in to get it on the trigger. We go over here, we go through this door and into the office. When you go into the office, if I can get through the door, open options. There it is. Let's repair. We don't want to spend the money on repainting it yet. 135 bucks to repair it since we bought it used. Some good detail on this thing. That's cool. We can drive through since we have the room. Let's see if we can do this. And then we'll call it. Nope, it won't let me do it. Alright. Oh, there's the end of the rain. Look at that. Look at that. Alright. Let's go back over here. We're going to set up the pipe out for the fertilizer. Open the lid. We have room to drive under. It should fill it. Let's see. Maybe not. Maybe so. They might not like me. Let's spin around and see. You never know. Woo! A little fast. There it goes. Awesome. Close the lid. We are full. We've got fuel. We're good to go. There's some things that I bought that are new, some things I didn't. I wonder if we can at least get this field finished. We have enough straw, I want to say. Let's take a look. Oh, yeah. We are almost completely full on straw. 239,000 out of 250,000. So, we can actually disable. It won't let us finish yet. So, we are going to get in position for when they do dry out. We are good to go. Okay. We're going to take this around so we have it to fill for when we need it. Put it right over here. So it's out of the way, hopefully, as much as possible. Alright. Let's take a look at our map here. pH is okay-ish. Wouldn't hurt to throw some on. Nitrogen's down, which will go with that. Don't need to plow it. So we're good there. I think we're going to call it for this one. When we come back, we will finish this when the weather lets me. Right now, it's just a hair too wet. 24% moisture. And then, yeah, let's check our cows. Make sure everybody is good before we go. Now we should be making slurry also, which we are. We got 12,000 liters of slurry. We're going good there. So they need let's give them a little bit more water. So we could use some straw and some fermentation to help balance this mixture out. Let's see if we can get this mixture figured out real quick. Excuse me, coming through, pardon me. Hit the fence again. Hit the fence one more time. And as the ears wiggle. Need some room. We are not going to get it. Okay. Because he's trying to take the fermented and the grass silage. So, let's see what we can do real quick. I don't feel like opening the gate, so we'll go back around. I'll actually go through this gate. How about that? I'm going to try and do it with straw. Oh, shouldn't have hit that. That's no good. Yeah, we got way too much hay in there. So, it's alright. I'll deal with that off camera. Close everything up. I will see everybody on the next one. I appreciate you watching. Like, subscribe, comment, whatever you decide. If not, it's all good. Alright. See y'all later.